Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wildcats offense will have the football first. Louisville squeaked out a close one the last time these two met.
And the Cardinals made big plays when they really needed to. It's hard to execute sometimes with emotions and rivalry games, but they took care of business, Paul.
And that's the key, David. They came in and they were composed. Not easy to do in the Governor's Cup. Everybody gets riled up, but it was Louisville that made the plays they needed to make.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Fights off a defender. Got enough for the first. Right down the gut of the field. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Kentucky! He would not be denied.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Louisville's offense will go to work for the first time today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
It's a reverse. Shakes off the defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Cardinals are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there, but we're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you said...
Picked off! A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this is how the wind can really affect a game. It's not just for kickers, but quarterbacks as well. And on that last throw, guys, it looked to me like he was throwing it into the wind, and that definitely affected the velocity of the throw. It also affected the accuracy, and that's what caused the interception.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's got him in the flat. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll take it himself. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be 4th down at the 41. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Hauls it in. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The give on the inside. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Got a man. It's Cotton. Tripped up for the tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. These two first met in 1912, and both have a rich history of stars. John Unitas, Lamar Jackson from Louisville, Bear Bryant, and Tim Couch at Kentucky through the years. He's got it along the sideline. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Wildcats want to crank the tempo. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Quick pass on the fly motion. He breaks a tackle. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The pull and throw off the RPO. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially pull.
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's got it. And he wanted to get that one in, but the defense able to force him out at the 2. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put together an 81-yard drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch near the 50. There he goes. Open it up. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And they'll start this drive off in business. First and goal from the 9. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. This is a designed run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Number 11, set to kick off.
From inside the 15, here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Turning it on! Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And the Cardinals want to move quickly.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
That's reeled in. It's Henderson. No huddle here for the offense. Off play action. Finds a spot in the middle. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They're working that left side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Now the play fake. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Runs through the tackle. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision. So I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he was able to just pick up enough, keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
The play action fake. Quick strike complete. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Kentucky right back to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Finds a crease at the 20. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Kentucky.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser.
That's the one danger defensively when you want to play zone coverage, because you leave a lot of windows and pockets out on the field. And if the offensive quarter...
There he goes. Bulldozes his way through. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. The short hands. It's Cotton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Yeah, and I think on that 3rd down and short call, I honestly think that they thought it was going to be a 4th down situation. Now it's 4th and 2. I think this offense was ready for this opportunity, and I think they're going to go for it right here.
The Cardinals will go for it on 4th down. He's in open space downfield. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
I know there's a lot of play callers that would try to throw the football there on 4th and 2, but they decided to run it, and that was a great call. First down.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Bulldogs are forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll go to the ground. At the 35, he's got room. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Keene. Unloads it left. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Hit as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Wildcats and Cards.
And the Wildcats will kick it off to start the second half. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are. Throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got his man quickly. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. Lining up to convert 3rd down. They'll run play action. He'll take a deep shot here. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! C-A-T-S, Cats, 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 as Kentucky builds this lead.
It feels like it's been a fast break on the basketball court here for a while now. Kentucky showing the speed all over the field, pulling away from Louisville.
Yeah, taking care of business, taking care of emotions. The battle, obviously, of Kentucky. They're doing everything they need to do.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner is stopped. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. That's caught. It's Cotton. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Brown.
You got to give it to the defense. Took all of the quarterback's options away down the field. They forced them to check it down, and they were rallying around that fullback. Hats to the football, and they create a negative play.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. The give to the fullback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Cotton. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Cardinals come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Sends it downfield, and he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And they'll take over.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes a catch down the right side. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Kentucky going quickly.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his feet. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Breaks the tackle. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able.
There he goes! Touchdown, Wildcats! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off play action on first down. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Made a defender miss. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Off the RPO, complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
From the gun to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Breaks into the open. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback keeps it. Can't get him to the ground. And runs through another one. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Man, that dude just hits the gas and just goes. How nice is it as an offensive coordinator to have a quarterback that you can run just like a tailback? And you got a tailback in the backfield with him all the time, and he can throw so many options, but you just see the speed when he hits the gas, and it is really nice.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. The Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And after the short run, the clock hits 0, and we are all wrapped up here. Kentucky had the horses today, and they ran well down the backstretch and made it all the way to the wire to outlast Louisville and take home the Governor's Cup. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Nissan Stadium, the home of the Titans here in Nashville, Tennessee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Kentucky Wildcats. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff will be returned. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense trots out there to open this game. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Keene. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming out. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. Here we go. 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Tackle at the 35. Good enough for a first down. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. On first down, it's play action. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Kentucky.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. To the air. It's Keene. Tries to get it to the running back. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Runs right over the defender. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. On On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Return begins inside the 10. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the...
Breaks into the clear. Muscles past the defender. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's fun. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's Fielder returning, trying to create good field position here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's an out route, the catch made.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. This is the 6th play on the drive. And the handoff towards the right tackle. Has the first down and more. That's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw. It's Keene. Catch made on the left side. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, first down. Kentucky has moved into the red zone now. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wildcats. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. It's brought down at the 28. That's where the... Start. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at the 28. They begin with a quick throw to the left. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Well, Kirk, Kentucky has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A new set of downs after that completion. Caught by the receiver.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short from the +27. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick completion with the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Here we go on fourth down. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
The extra point is good, and they draw within 4, 14-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Pulls it in outside the 10. He's still running. Touchdown, Kentucky. There was no catching him in time.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. They had the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He'll toss it to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Second down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. A new set of downs after completion. First down, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense getting set, second down play here.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Looks like Auburn will have the first down. This is becoming a productive drive, a first down at the 47. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
I'll give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
It's a keeper. He's got the first and still going.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're standing there, gets hit again.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Some hard running there through a tackle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And this pass is on target. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Dropping back. It's Keene. Throws to the tight end. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Pressure is coming. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed.
And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And out comes the offense set to take over here. He's looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. Little first down trickery. Doesn't work that time. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They'll run it to the right side. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. To throw, it's Keene. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. It's a shotgun run call. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. In the clear at the 25. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's fun. Great cut. They whiff on it. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Breaks loose at the 40. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback keeps the football. As the first down is still going. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Auburn now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
The back's got it. He's bringing it back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Well, Kirk, Kentucky has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Running back with the football. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
A quick throw out left, complete. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
The game moves the ball to 34.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. And the second there will earn him the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He shreds the tackle. They can't get him to the ground. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. You've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. Second down now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks free. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He keeps it on the design run. He breaks free. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's second down. Breaks into the clear. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. Third down and short. Runs through the defender. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense in a great position here at 2nd and 1. It's desperation time for this defense to somehow make a play. It's third down for the offense. And the quarterback will take a knee. big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Design quarterback run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th-down stop. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. So after 2 empty downs, it's 3rd and long from their own 1. Will the defense come after? Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.